a very quiet man. God knows I am not. So this morning somebody inboxed me. He was saying all manner of rubbish, all manner of trash, about me and all the other people and the DOS and what have you. I welcomed it with wholeheartedly. Why did I welcome it? Because that is what I want. Because if they are not talking about me like that, it means I'm not making an impact. It means I am not speaking the truth. It means I am not doing what I should be doing. So bring it on, I say, because one thing is for sure. What I told you in the morning, I'm going to tell you in the afternoon, and I'm going to tell you in the evening. I'm not going to retract. I'm not going to change. Or do your worst. I dare you, because the truth must be preached at all time. All right, let me take a quick break and set up all our music, not music, I beg your pardon, set up our Skype, and then I will be back just right now. Please don't go away.
To tell the whole world that it's time to set Biafrans free, because Biafran struggling has suffered a lot in the hands of Nigerian government. Prince Chiefs on the beat. Booyaka. Let's go there. Yeah, man. My daddy told me about Biafra history when I was still a little boy. He said to me, son, that Biafra is real. Oh yes, yeah man. He said to me, son, it's better to die like a hero in Biafra land than to die like a rat in Nigeria. But today I'm crying to Nigerian government, please give us our freedom. Our freedom. Come on, everybody. I looked all around me, but to find no joy. Mazi Ikechukwu said to me, Prince Chiefs, my son, there will be no peace and unity in Nigeria. No Biafra, no peace. No Biafra, no peace. No Biafra, no peace. No Biafra, no peace. But today I'm crying to Nigerian government, please give us our freedom. Yeah. No Biafra, no peace. 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 But today I'm crying to the whole world. We need our freedom. We need our freedom. Come on, everybody. This song is to let the whole world know we need our freedom. Prince Chiefs on the beat. Yeah, man. Chale.
Boy. Yeah, man. Gomez transition. I trust bust my card.
IPOB, we are the freedom fighters. IPOB, white and white. IPOB, white and snow. Yezokuba wala solo is pure. Okuso maybe la solo telugu. Them can't they kill us because we are agitating for freedom. Them just they kill us because we are agitating for freedom. IPOB, United States is over. Is over. Omochikoki Kabiama, United States is over. Nnamdi Kanu, one leader, United States is over. Is over.
A little bit of news headline that I must pass through to you as well as we continue. The lines are already busy. Okay, let's go to the line. Hello. Call on the line. Good morning. Caller on the line, if you can hear me, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, Mazi, go ahead. I'm listening to you. Unbelievable. All right, he drops the call and we must continue. Very, very important. Making the news headline on Sahara Reporters this morning. IPOB suit. U.S. court summons Secretary of State Blinken for selling fighter jets to Buhari government. All right. Before that, let's see again. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning.
Good morning, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. My name is
Mazi Ikechukwu, not Chukwu.
Ikechukwu, sorry. Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Go ahead, please.
My name is Mazi Ikechukwu. I'm calling from my location.
Go ahead, please.
Yes. Okay. Based on the Fulani youth saying that Igbo youth are cowards.
Are we cowards? Are we cowards? Please tell me.
They are only saying that to lower our morale. Because, let's analyze it this way. First, there is no youth in this geographical location called a zoo, ethnic group that has suffered what Igbo youth has suffered. Since 2015, that we've been protesting, despite the killing, we keep on marching on and protesting. We are the only youth that suffers the worst persecution in this country. So what is the cowardice in that? And yet we are still standing tall today.
Okay.
Secondly,
all right, go ahead.
The Fulani youth, they can't match us head on, one-on-one, without the support of their military and the police. If they leave us and them one-on-one, they can never match us, ever. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So there's no cowardice in that, because it's just that the youths of Igbos are being persecuted with military, with all the weaponry of the Nigerian states. So there's no cowardice in that.
All right, Mazi,
we are only trying to survive.
Mazi, let me play a devil's advocate. What I'm saying now is not what I am saying, but you know what I mean by playing a devil's advocate. Okay, now. Yes, I agree with you that we are not coward. Of course, we have shown it in the past. But now, consistency is very important. If you are bold or you're a lion and suddenly you slip off, wouldn't your opponent begin to think it's like they're growing cold feet? They are now becoming coward. I'm just playing a devil's advocate. I'm thinking, why would they even think of that? Because if you see what is happening now, it's more like we are bold on Facebook. We are bold in gossiping these days than the actual action. What do you think about that?
Okay, let's look at it this way. When in Enugu, I'm from Enugu State. In Enugu, when they came in, ESN are youths of Igbo, right?
That's right.
So the ESN came in. They couldn't match ESN one-on-one.
Not only Igbo, not only Igbo anyway, but the ones you have here, probably they're all Igbos, but we have ESN in other provinces of Biafra. Go ahead.
Okay. So if the Fulani youths are capable, why can't they match ESN one-on-one? Why do they have to go and invite our governor the governor now invited army with 300 horses of different battalions to come and march face us. Why can't they themselves match us one-on-one? Let's know who is the coward. And the greatest coward I've ever seen as far as Nigeria ethnic group is concerned is the Fulani.
All right, let's leave it there, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Yes,
you have made your point, and of course I welcome that. Thank you very much, Ndewo.
Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All right, I threw in that one there because if you are not a coward, you must remain consistent. If you any day you stop doing what you are known for, your enemies will begin to think you have grown coward, and of course they will attack immediately. So our brother said that no, we are not coward. And I asked him, have we grown cold feet? Have we become gossipers more than being the lions that we are known of? All right, we must continue. As I just read out, IPOB suit U.S. court summons Secretary of State Blinken for selling fighter jets to Buhari's government. Following a lawsuit filed by the indigenous people of Biafra against the sale of fighter jets to President Muhammadu Buhari regime, a United States District Court of the District of Columbia has summoned Secretary of State Anthony Blinken. I will give you more of that news as we proceed. All right, we must continue. Asking you a question. The Fulani says the Igbo youth are cowards, and I'm asking you this morning, is there any merit in that allegation? Or are they just bluffing? If we are cowards, tell me. If we are not, tell me. Both past and present. Because if you are strong, you are a lion. You have to be consistent. You cannot be a lion last 2 years and this year you become a gossiper on Facebook. Of course, your enemies will think otherwise. Let me see. Do I have a caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, Mazi, you need to turn down your radio, please. Turn down your radio or move away from it. Mazi. Mazi, can you hear me? All right. All right. Yes, good morning, Mazi. Go ahead, please.
Anokwu na WhatsApp no na ma adoro me educated no mmadụ okay taamo
Ndewo nwa Chineke.
Abụkwu m member. Abụ m member. Ya na-edu unu.
Ndewo.
Onye isi anyị ekpele.
Ndewo.
Ndị katakwa bụ anya na mgbe ahụ nata na ego na ndị ezi ataghalị nwantente.
Rabi ị ga-afụ ya anya.
Na-eje nụ. Unu jisie ike.
Ndewo.
Onye na-akpa elu ọ bụ na ọkpọ ya agbaji.
Ise.
Ka anyị ma bụ na-ata na anyị ma na ego dị n'ife ma na unu na-eweta ya na ntị ka anyị na-anụ na onye pụta ọ na-atịta ọnụ.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Thank you very much. Daalụ nwa Chineke. All right, we welcome that. We welcome that, and we must continue. Our lines are officially open, and I am taking your calls right now here on Radio Biafra SADEC, asking you a very simple question that the Fulani, I did not make up this question biko kwano okwande Fulani simu jono hasina Igbo youths are coward, and I want to know, is there any merit to that allegation, or are they bluffing? If we are not coward, if we are lions, are we still lions, or have we grown cold feet and now has become specialist? All right, let me go back to WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. All right, I am not sure what is wrong with your line. Next caller on WhatsApp, please. Can you hear me? Next caller on WhatsApp, please.
Hello, Mazi, good morning.
Yes, good morning, my brother from here. Go ahead, please. Your names and where you calling from.
My name is Chigozie Nwiwe. I'm calling from Lagos State, Nigeria. Zoo.
Go ahead, please.
I really appreciate your good work.
I really appreciate.
even all the gossip have been going on since all this while.
One
But I really
Azo Anoka. Go ahead, please.
remain indestructible. But I want to go forward to the question that are we cowards, as they have been putting it on us.
That's right.
By the Fulani men. Definitely, Igbos have been proven wrong by every tribe who may rise up to say that Igbos are coward. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have proved everybody wrong that Igbos, we are not coward and can never be. But we can never, should I say, from what any tribe is saying, and we deviate for what we are doing to start doing what don't belong to us or what is not in our nature. Igbos, we are very lovely, peaceful people, and we also a resistant people, because we used to resist every evil that is coming on our way. That is why in Africa, in Nigeria, as it stands now, Igbos remains the people that are holding Nigeria as one. Igbos remains the people that make it impossible for the Fulanis to conquer Nigeria. Because that is why anytime they keep coming, the Britain keep advising them, go to that east, because they do understand that Igbos are the people have that resistance in them. Igbos are the ones to give them whatever thing they want. And that is why it is impossible for them to Islamize, or should I say to Fulanize Nigeria, as they've been thinking since all this while. Unfortunately to them, in all their plans, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu emerged.
All right.
They didn't expect it.
All right, Mazi.
And
Mazi. Mazi, you know I like yes, listen. I'm playing once again a devil's advocate. I've heard all you said, and I'm not doubting that, but I'm asking you: are we still that strong as a lion, bold as a lion? You know, till today, or are we specialists in Facebook gossipers?
Mazi, I believe that we are. I still believe that we are. If Igbos are cowards as they think, how is it that the Fulanis have not been able to unleash? Mazi, remember, not quite long, Fulani people have been threatening the Igbo that they will carry out the shoot aside order, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it clear to them that he, Nnamdi Kanu, is also expecting them to implement that threat for them to know what will be for them, and they bow for that threat. So now, who is the coward? I'm asking.
All right, don't worry.
Who is now the coward?
Don't worry. I will definitely ask them. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Continue the good work we are doing.
Absolutely, you're welcome. Thank you very much, my brother, for that. And of course, we welcome that. I am here playing the devil's advocate, because when your enemy turn around and ask and say that you are a coward, and that enemy knows that you are a strong person, you've been fighting them, you've been fighting back, and suddenly they said you are a coward. For me, I not say we no be coward, but I will just sit back a bit and think, why would this person think like that? Why would my enemy suddenly think that I'm a coward? In all the things I've been dishing out against them, in all the resistance and what have you. Mind you, there is this movie we used to watch. I think it's this woman they call Patience Ozokwe. There's a movie she acted. I think the movie is called Mama G. That's what they call that movie. I want to use this as an example. The movie is called Mama G. So her husband's name is Edi. So now when she asked her husband, come let's dance, come let's do this, and the husband will say, no, I'm tired, I can't do this. Then Patient also will say, chai, Edi angachago ka akwa. You know, that got me thinking, because the reason why she said that Edi angachago is because she knows her husband no netieti. Her husband is somebody who is always, he's always out there. But as he was getting older, he began to mellow down and he began to lose all those attributes. Do you understand my point? So it could be that you are a lion, but suddenly you are growing cold feet. You are getting old in that music you know how to dance. Now what you are good at is Ibazi Egushi. You're looking for where gossip is passing. If gossip pass this place, you catch it. Tomorrow is Mazi Ikechukwu this, DOS that, Chinasaworu that. That is all you are now doing. And in doing so, you have forgotten about your enemies. Now let me tell you one thing we don't understand. Yes, Fulani is saying that Biafran youth, of course, that's what I call it. Because when they say Igbo, they mean Biafra. They say that we are cowards, okay? Fine. But now, listen. Have you realized that ever since our leader was incarcerated, the Fulani has actually, buckled up their onslaught in our land. They are killing people more now than they used to kill before. They knew that when Mazi Kanu was still out there, they cannot come to Ebony and kill. These days they kill 30, 20 in our land, and this is something they were unable to do before. So if they say this, that the Igbos are coward or Biafrans are coward, don't you think that there is a merit in it? Because they're beginning to see loopholes. And why those loopholes? Maybe because we have decided to focus on things that does not make sense and turn back on our responsibilities and our priority. And I'm asking you again, are Biafran youth and Igbo youth cowards? That is what the Fulani is asking, and I need answers this morning. All right, let me go back to the lines and see if we can get some answers. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi.
Good morning, Mazi.
Yeah. I've been calling you. Maybe I called the wrong pseudo line.
The lines are busy, Maz, as you can see. The lines are busy and the time is limited. Go ahead, please.
Once again, I just want to ask a pertinent questions. Those of them that said that Igbo youth, as they said, or Biafran youth are coward. Can you help me to ask them, what does coward or cowardice entail or imply, or the real definition of coward?
Mazi, you're making my job difficult. You're making my job difficult. The question is, are Igbo youth cowards? It's a very simple question that need an answer, and not question for a question. Go ahead, please.
No, what I mean by sometimes somebody can be ignorant and use a bigger word that is bigger than his ability to define someone that is bigger than him.
I don't think so, Mazi. I don't think so. You know why I don't think so? When your enemy is saying something about you and you begin to get defensive, you might not get the answers you need. Sometimes when your enemy says something, you have to re-examine yourself. If your enemy is right, yes, you work on it. If he's wrong, you just said, I am not a coward. Finish. Do you understand? So let's not use defensiveness to avert, because some questions, there are truth in it, or there might not be truth in it. Because if you consider what is happening now, and the rate of Fulani onslaught, something that was not there is now happening. So they will say, well, last month we couldn't get into Ebony, but now we can. I don't know if you get what I mean. So if they say that, you need to pause. You need to pause and ask a question. Are these guys saying the truth? Why did they say that? Please go ahead.
I got you. In that aspect, I will say categorically 70% yes.
You see, that's what I mean. that's how you see, it helps me when my enemy is saying something about me. Do you understand? Now it's left for me to sit back and think, is he I know that we know, one thing about us. Look at the problem we have, Mazi. Yes. We always think we are so intelligent. We always think that we are that's the thing. And then we don't know when we are falling, or when we are drifting from 90% to 70 because of this arrogance. Now that brings us back to this my saying, my favorite saying. So let's leave it at that. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Now, Yeah. Now, why I am saying that 70% yes is that first and foremost, our leader, let me use that phrase, that any day you look for him and you did not see him, get into the streets, the governor houses, and many places that government owns any properties, and show them that you are capable. But up to today, where we are taking the siege or where we are laying siege is on social media. Where we are laying siege.
Unbelievable.
Instead of against the politicians, instead of laying siege against the politicians, laying siege against government properties, laying siege against those of them that brought back the roadblock in our land. They are laying siege.
Thank you,
on social media.
You have said it all.
Your own people.
You have said it all. Thank you. Let's leave it there because of time. Thank you.
Okay.
You have really summarized it. Thank you very much. All right. You know, there is this song from Ayaka Ozobolo. You know, I like to play that song quite often, but people don't understand why I love playing that song of Ayaka Ozobolo. Ose, onye nzuzu gbuo nwanne gị ka echeba. Onye iberibe gbuo nwanne gị ka imegini ka echeba. We have become tiger. We have become lions against our own. We challenge authorities. Now, that's why, you see, that's why, you know, this question from the Fulani might be so infuriative, so anger, you know, but when you look at it, sometimes the thermometer you need to evaluate yourself must come from your enemy. Because if it comes from your friend, they will glorify you and say, oh, you are too much, you are doing well. But to be honest with you, are we really doing well at this few days and few months pass? Or have we become experts in gossip on Facebook? If somebody say one thing, you will insult them, you are ready to fight, but your enemies are busy there in a bunny slaughtering our people. Roadblocks are back. You are doing nothing anymore to show your enemy that you are still that tiger that you used to be. All right, let me see if I can get this happening. There we go.
Our leader, I must follow you to the end. A good leader, lead us with you the example. Kelly shooty for our life. Easy. Forcing and raping our women. Easy. Either Biafra or less this life is over. That's what we say. Either freedom or less this life is over. Long of the rising sun. My son against our enemies. Oluwa Bomboy, Babado, we have been here too much. Ancient of the ancient, Elohim, we have been here too much. Because if you see that blood with the cliff of our land, it's irritated to my heart. Baba got to see that children, but with the kilo, no they happy for the cheat. British government, you, when they see, when they keep quiet. American government, when they see, when they keep quiet. United Nations, no, when they see them, when they.
Are we cowards? Like our enemies have rightly said on twice, 2 occasions, they have asked that question, and I decided this morning we need to answer them. I want to, you know, don't get offended, don't get angry because your enemy said you're a coward. The question is, are you? If you are not, then well, good enough. Tell them you are not. But if you are, then go and do something about it. All right, let me take this call. Caller on main line, Mazi Ikechukwu, can you hear me?
Yeah, my brother, good morning from Warsaw, Poland. And I'm
Mazi.
I heard from Omaka, all province of Biafra land, our leader remains Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu, and every other protocol is daily outside. Mazi, you don't have to make it very, very brief. Mazi, you grew up in on the I think so, eh? Mazi, remember 80s when we were at Onitsha?
Hey,
Mazi, you remember
the days of Otondo. The days of Otondo.
Bravo, Tondo, OZ. Mazi, remember when we bought actual places in Oboko?
Exactly. Frontline hotel, Hanchanile.
Bravo, thank you, my brother. When you hear boys so here and about the same thing. But Mazi, our problem started with the politicians. And the same politician that went to the north, and the north corrupted them, and they are corrupting our people. Like what you are saying now, Mazi. If you go to Facebook now, if you make any comment, they will attack you.
Attack you. That is where we are strong now. Tigers on Facebook. Go ahead, please.
Yes, man, this is why I'm telling you. What that man is saying is right, because our people is our own problem. They are corrupting our youth. The Fulanis are telling them what to do, and they are fighting their own people. They are fighting their motherland. So the Biafra land is no longer what it used to be. At times I continue to say, does it mean that I don't know, or because our men have been chased out of the country, the fighters, most I know we have some boys, but because of the intimidation, because of what our brother rightly said, the government is fighting our own youth. Like, look at what Devil Omar is doing, killing his own people. So can anybody come out from a Boine and stand boldly and say, without Devil Omar going after that one and kill him immediately? Or Imo State, where Hope Uzodinma, you saw what Hope Uzodinma said 2 days ago. I saw the users of
look at this. And that question, listen, Mazi Ikechukwu Hope Uzodinma came and said, I want to bomb Mutanze. Go and tell those people to move away from there. This is a sitting governor openly, and you are telling me we are not cowards. Please go ahead, please.
No, Mazi, we are talking about the recent one yesterday. Go to and see it. The Hanez, that idiot, they will communicate to Hope Uzodinma from Igbo land because of what he's saying about Ruga. Mazi, this is the problem we are having. These people, they're from, okay, Mazi, let us come down home now. Let us make it 1 minute interactive. Mazi, what is the essence of their forming or Ebubago? Tell me.
Very simple.
All those boys Ebubago, they are putting.
They are informants. They are informants. All informants.
Against what? Against their own motherland.
To sabotage our land and ESN. That is the aim of Ebubago.
Yeah, what that man said from north is 101% correct. And he equally came back online yesterday and said it. Mazi, our boys have to wake up. Our boys not fight their own motherland.
Anguchibo, after smoking weed. Come on Facebook and start talking nonsense.
You see how they smoke now. This thing doesn't happen before. You know what is Mazi?
Yes, I know, Mazi.
Let them wake up. Otherwise, okay, I have to leave it here.
Thank you very much.
We're not happy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Sometimes, this is one thing you need to know about Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. I speak that thing you say they mustn't speak. I go that place you say nobody must go. And then when he get me, it's as simple as that. The truth must be spoken. There has to be truthful men. There have to be truthful men left. I don't preach on Radio Biafra to patronize you. I don't preach on Radio Biafra to make you happy. I preach the truth. Any day I stop telling you the truth on Radio Biafra, I just go and face my legal practitioner. I go and face what I'm doing. But if I still have any truth in me, I will say it. You can inbox me and say all your junk. I will just delete it and block you, and life goes on. It's as simple as that. Because our leader, few months now, he's not around. He's been incarcerated, and every Dick and Harry is jumping up and down trying to display his small muscles and what have you. You go to Facebook, you talk nonsense. You go there, you begin to talk rubbish. If anybody says anything, you attack them. Anyway, I'm from Onitsha. So if you think that you don't know, now you know. And when I talk about being born in Onitsha, not today, I'm talking Onitsha of the 80s. Onitsha of the 80s. Maybe you also live in Onitsha of these days and age. But I'm talking about Onitsha in the 80s. Man, and what have you. We've been there. We've done that. Alanya Sagani, we are clear. We are decided to fight for freedom. We have decided to restore Biafra for our children because we understand that without Biafra we are nobody. There is no time, there is no space for shenanigan. No time at all. No time for nonsense. If you think that able-bodied men like us will leave everything we are doing to come and begin to, play games, then you are mistaken. Men have died. Men have laid their life. And what we are doing now is a spiritual thing. Okay, more. All right. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Good morning.
Mazi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Good morning. Please go ahead.
God bless you, my lovely brother. Ikechukwu Onuoha, God bless you.
No.
Let me introduce myself. I must go straight to the point so that in order not to waste your time,
by all
allow
means.
others to come and contribute their own opinion. My name is Ikechukwu Ebo. Ikechukwu Ebo is from Mbano. Mbano is in Biafra land, and I'm residing here in Spain. And I'm the deputy coordinator of Zone 5, San Cristobal, Los Angeles, one of the formidable zones. Mazi, I heard what you said. In fact, the adjective which the Fulani youth used to qualify us is exactly what we are. Mazi, we are more than cold now. The son of a lion, instead of drinking blood, we are now eating grasses. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Mazi, listen to me. Let me address the Biafrans. Biafrans, if one give me a dish of sand, S-A-N-D, if you give me a dish of sand, you don't need to count it for me. I will use my clumsy finger to be able to detect the number of particles in the food of that sand, or in that sand that is in the dish. I will use my clumsy finger to detect them out. But the youth now are no longer youth again. The youth of Biafra are no longer youth of Biafra again. Listen, when our leader was free, the whole road completely, the Fulani people can never go to our checking point again to go and mount pressures. They have been cleared off completely. But right now, our leader is in the hand of those terrorists. Go and check the whole checking point in Biafra land. They have returned back in a multiple fold. Why then can't we agree and accept that we are cowards? We saw it happen in the Fulani house or in the Fulani territory. That is impossible. If our onion happen to be a Fulani, but God forbid, the youth of the Fulani will never allow you to be in custody up to this time or in prison up to this time, or in the hand of terrorists up to this time.
All right, Mazi. Time.
Therefore, my lovely brother, I agree that I accepted 100% we are coward.
Thank you very much.
If we are not coward, let us do the needful by clearing all those roadblocks which they have come to turn back now. Or we go and remove our identity where it is. God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you very much. Like what Pastor Chris said, let me revert back. Pastor Chris said the definition of coward. I like that word. You know, when we hear the word coward, we think that coward is about, okay, they're shooting gun, you run inside, you hide. That is not what makes you a coward. You know, people misunderstood the word coward, because now if somebody is shooting a gun out there on the street and then you hear the sound of a gun and then you rush inside the room and hide, no, it doesn't make you a coward. You are just being how do I put it, mindful of yourself. You don't want to die. So that's not just the meaning of coward. You need to Google the word coward and understand the meaning of coward. It has a lot that actually make up the word coward. And I'm asking you this morning, Biafrans, are we cowards? Are Biafran youth and the Igbo youth cowards, as the Fulanese have alleged on 2 occasions in 2 successful weeks? They are saying that Igbo youths are coward. And I'm just playing a devil's advocate, asking the question, are we cowards as they've alleged? Are we still the son of a lion? Are we still tigers? Are we still tigers on Facebook? Roadblocks are back in our land. Fulanis are killing. And some of us are busy jumping up and down, hanging chibo. They go to Facebook and start talking nonsense. If you say a small thing, they attack you. And you call yourself a tiger. All right. All right, let's see. We must continue. Our time is also rushing. Mazi Kanu's community suspends New Yam Festival. Call for his release. And of course, this is the news we are bringing to you this morning. Mazi Kanu's community in Afaruku Ibeku suspends New Yam Festival, and they call for his release. The hometown of Nnamdi Kanu, Afaruku Kingdom in Umuahia North Local Council of Abia State has suspended its 2021 New Yam Festival and asked the federal government of Nigeria to free the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That is good, and that is where to go. And look at this fool, Opul Ozodimba, vomiting trash, and we are watching him. We are just looking at him like helpless people. I was watching a video where this idiot was saying, I am going to bomb Mutanze. I've asked them to remove, everybody must move away from there so I can go and bomb it. This is a city governor telling you in your land he's going to bomb a place. Can you believe that? In a peaceful time. This is not a time of war, and the governor is saying to you he's going to bomb your homeland in Mutanze. And he mentioned another one again, he's going to bomb. And he said, and if you people don't come out there, I will bomb everybody. Go and get that video of Hopus of the man, listen to it. And also you are asking, are we cowards? Are we cowards? If a governor, a sitting governor in our land will open his mouth and say that he's going to bomb our land, and we are watching helplessly, and when Fulani says that we are coward, we are quick to jump up, we are quick to fight. None have come a cow. Caller on Skype, can you hear me? Caller on Skype. I think I have a caller on Skype. Yes, my brother, can you hear me? Caller on Skype. All right. It looks like I've lost you. It looks like I've lost the caller on Skype. Okay, let me try to take your call again. Yes, can you hear me now? Caller on Skype. Mazi Chigozie. Caller on Skype for the last time. Can you hear me?
Caller
on Skype, are you there? Unbelievable. All right, let's leave it there. It appears our brother cannot hear me. Probably there is some issues with his line. So this is Hope Ozodimba telling you how he's going to bomb your land. Are you listening, dear friend youths? Hope Ozodimba is threatening that he's going to bomb your land. And then Ohaneze is threatening to ban Ozodimba over alleged withdrawal from agreement on open grazing. Now, this is Ohaneze threatening Hope Ozodimba. And of course, we, the youth, we are watching, waiting for him to kill more than he has killed before. Ohaneze Ndioshinandiama threatens to ban Hope Ozodimba over alleged withdrawal from agreement on open grazing. Ozodimba is ready to bring back Ruga. He is ready to bring back Ruga. And when he's not afraid. When he want to get mayor, that is how bold he is. The Upper South Sociocultural Group of Ohaneze Ndibo worldwide has threatened to ban the Imo State Governor Hope Ozodimba from the organization over alleged withdrawal from the Southern Governor's plan to stop open grazing in the region. At least Ohaneze is doing something about it. I don't know if me and you we are, or are we just busy on Facebook looking for whom to attack or whom to swear at or curse. All right, let's continue. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Mazi, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Yes, good morning, Mazi. Please go ahead. Your names and where you're calling from.
Okay, I'm from and from South Africa. My brother, this question is very, very important. You know, because first of all, I will not take your time. You have to know what is coward, because people think that when you say coward,
they don't understand. They don't understand the meaning of coward. Go ahead, please.
You know? The meaning of coward, a person who lacks courage in facing danger.
Thank you, my brother.
Position, pain, etc. A timid or easily intimidated person. Lacking in courage, very fearful or timid, proceeding from or excessive of fear or timidity. That is the meaning of coward. So when you break it down in this thing, what this explanation says, that means we are we are more than coward.
Thank you, my
brother.
The
reason why you see some people wake up is because our leader Mazi Ikechukwu, and the reason why you see the coldness is because the person that wake them up is incarcerated. So we are cowards. So we must tell ourselves the truth and find a way to make ourselves to be brave again.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay, before we achieve anything in this struggle, we must embrace that thing they call us terrorists. If we don't embrace it, nothing will happen. Because the Taliban now, they are calling them terrorists and everything. I was watching the news in the Fox News now. President Joe Biden was saying they are working with their counterpart. Listen, their counterpart, army counterpart, the Taliban, to guide the outer perimeter of the airport and to give them access for America that are trapped in the city to come to the airport. Now they are no longer terrorists.
All right,
you understand? So the government, government put us terrorists. They put us terrorists to intimidate us because they know that we are coward. That if they put us terrorists, we will run away. That is how it is.
Thank you, my brother. You have said it all. You have said it all. I'm going to leave it there because of time. I love this conversation. It is very provocative. It is very infuriative. But hey, the truth must be told. Truth on our but it must be told. It doesn't matter who it hurts or who it pays. Now, just like our brother said, that Pastor Chris asked, what is the meaning of coward? Now, listen. Because some of you think that when we say, Fulani says we are coward. No, we are not coward. They are mad. We're not coward. You need to understand first what is the meaning of coward. Now, the word coward is described by the dictionary as a person who is completely lacking in the courage to do or endure dangerous or unpleasant things. My goodness me. Excessively afraid of danger or pain. Unbelievable. Did you hear that? That is the meaning of coward. That is the meaning of coward. Now let me tell you, since our leader was incarcerated, the cowardice in some people reared up his ugly head and they begin to behave in a rational manner because our leader is no longer around. There is fear in them. They don't know what will happen next. Now, because of that fear, instead of taking control of themselves, taking control, listen to others, move forward, no, they will tell you, hey, now, when is our leader coming out? Are you sure he's coming out anytime soon? That is a sign of cowardice because you are lacking courage to move forward. You are lacking courage to endure the dangerous situation we are facing now. Rather, you know what a coward does when he is afraid? When he is afraid, or rather, he cannot endure the situation, or when he lacks courage, he will attack his brother. He will attack the lowest among them. He will attack whoever he thinks he can attack. That is, how you know a coward. Frustration will begin to show. Frustration will begin to be written all over his face. Now, do you understand the meaning of coward? And I ask you again, are we as Biafrans coward? Are we Igbo youths coward? As the Fulanis has rightly said. I encourage you. I encourage you to go and think about it. I encourage you to go and ask yourself this question. Honestly, ask yourself this question honestly. Trust me, when you are honest about it, you will come out with a good answer. And before you do, first of all, Google the word coward. Understand the attributes of a coward. And don't just sit there and get offended because Fulani said we are cowards and then you are angry. No, let my enemy say things about me. Let my enemies criticize me. I will sit back and ask myself, is there merit in this criticism? Is this criticism constructive or is it just a mere word? If it is constructive, if it is indeed a constructive criticism, I will take it and I will change and I will amend. I ask again, Biafrans, youth, are we cowards? Have we now grown lily-livered? Are we now champion on Facebook gossips? Are we now champion in attacking our own, the little ones among us, attacking authorities in the name of power belongs to the people? Yet you are a coward. You have no courage. You can't even endure the situation we are facing. You have no courage to move forward. You want to be led by your hands. That's why many of you you want somebody to follow. You just want somebody to follow. Our leader is incarceration. Give me somebody. I want somebody I will follow. Just like Moses on the mountain and the children of Israelite asking Aaron to make them a golden calf because they are cowards. They lack courage. They can't move on. They can't handle the situation. They can't handle the fact that Moses is not around. They need something they will worship. They need somebody. Hey, this person must come and do this. This person must come and do this. What about you? Can't you come and do it? Let's leave it at there. Thank you for listening. Of course, we must continue and we will come back again next week. I say, may Elohim, may Chukwu Kikabiyama bless you all, and may God take away the spirit of cowardice in us. May He give us courage. May He give us endurance. May He give us courage that we will be able to move forward, even in the absence of our leader Mazi Kanu, that we should not be waiting for who should do it, who must come, who must lead, who must broadcast, who must do this, who must do that. Don't you see that shows that you're a coward? Because you can't handle it. You need somebody to lead you. You need somebody to hold you by the hand. You can't do it on your own. You are lily-livered. You are afraid. You are not courageous enough to use all that our leader have taught you while he was still out here. To move forward, you still want somebody else to come and hold your hand. All right, Fulanis, we have asked your question. Of course, you have heard the answers from our people. We must continue. And I say, may God bless our leader, wherever he is. May he keep and continue to protect him. And of course, he will be out soon before we know it. From me, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, it is goodbye. And may God bless Biafra. Together, we all shall see the land of the rising sun. Goodbye.